So starting on this side, as mentioned before, this is showing the configuration where the inverter is separate to the motor. So they're only attached by the high voltage power cables and the three-phase high voltage cables here, as well as the cooling hose. So if we look around on this side here, you can see that typically we would advise that the inlet for the cooling goes to the inverter first, as that's the most temperature sensitive. And then effectively it loops through the inverter in series through this hose into the motor, and then back out on this following hose here. So the same as any other component integration, you would have one inlet and one outlet, reducing complexity for any kind of system integrator or customer. In terms of the cable connections, both on the inverter and the motor, we have the utilization of high voltage glands, which are IP67 and IP69K rated, again ensuring the robustness and durability of this product in the application. As we come around to the other side, we can see that the gearbox and the motor are integrated here and bolted together with this flange. But because of the orientation of the bolts, this allows basically reclocking of the motor to different positions. And this can be particularly useful depending on the vehicle system design and where the relative battery location is, but also where there may be any constraints from the overall structure of the car, which could lead to the need to reorientate. We've shown here just effectively blanked connections. Typically you would have the CV joined cup here for connection. So we've just showed a blank representation of that. And internal, within between these two outputs, is where we would have either the limited slip differential or the E-locker. And then finally, just as we look over the top, we can see that we've connected up here with low voltage harnessing between the products, and then part of the low voltage harnessing coming out for the customer integration. So again, you're interfacing with one product, and the temperature sensors, resolver, and any other sensors from the motor are already connected and wired in directly to the inverter, leading the integration overall to be just the hose connections in and out, DC connections to the inverter, and then the low voltage connection here on the inverter.